Hello friends, how are you? I hope you are good. Today we are going to discuss about the cardiac muscles. What are the cardiac muscles? So this is belongs to the physiology subject. The BDS student should know biochemistry and physiology is a combined paper will be there in the examination. Therefore I am dictating you what are the characteristics of cardiac muscle. Describe briefly the properties of cardiac muscles. So you should know that the answer will be this. You have to give the heading and you have to just form a diagram on the paper of these cardiac muscles, that is structure of cardiac muscles. The structure will be like this. So friends, if you have taken your notebook and pen, take down this important answer. The question is, what are the characteristics of cardiac muscle? Describe the briefly the properties of cardiac muscle. Now answer I will dictate you. Have you taken the pen and notebook? If you do not, I will wait for a while. Take it? Okay. Now you write the cardiac muscle. I am dictating you the answer. The cardiac muscle, in bracket you write involuntary striated, bracket close, contracts rhythmically and automatically. Dot means full stop. Sentence is completed. Now start new sentence, which is particularly maintaining the life process of the living system by assisting the supply of nutrients, oxygen, and removal of metabolic waste products. Full stop. Morphologically, it can be distinguished from smooth and skeletal muscles, comma, through it carries some common characters to each other. Full stop. The main difference between cardiac and skeletal muscle, comma, though it carries some common characters to each other. The main difference between, you have to give the heading now. The heading will be the main difference between cardiac and skeletal muscles. Number one, the spontaneous nature of contraction and rhythmicity, which is not subjected to voluntary control. Second, the fibers are not simple cylindrical but they bifurcate and come in contact with that of the neighboring fibers and ultimately form a three-dimensional network which causes the false symmetrical appearance under light microscope. Third point, the nucleus is single. See, in the figure I have given here, the nucleus is single here. Nucleus is single. Okay. And placed deep in the sarcoplasm, more or less at the center. Now we'll see physiological properties. You give the heading physiological properties of cardiac muscle. Number 1, cardiac muscle possesses excitability. In bracket you write the power to receive a stimulus, bracket close, and contractibility. In bracket you write the power of contracting when stimulated, bracket close. Second point, the conductivity is a property of all heart muscles but is best developed in Purkin's tissues. Third point, cardiac muscle obeys all or dash non-law, and in this connection it behaves as a single muscle unit, full stop. The law means that when the cardiac muscle is stimulated adequately, it responds to it by a maximum contraction, comma, but if the stimulus be too weak, it does not respond at all, full stop. Give the heading, the strength of contraction depends on. Number 1 point, initial length of the fibers. Second point, duration of previous diastolic pause. And third point, the nutrition and oxygen supply, comma, and not on the strength of the stimulus. Fourth point, it has got a long refractory period, that is the interval during which the heart muscle is contracting does not respond to any external stimuli. In bracket you write absolute refractory period, bracket close, or it has just finished contraction when a very strong stimulus produces a response, but a minimal stimulus fails to be effective. In bracket you write a relative refractory period. Full stop. It is for a refractory period that the heart muscle cannot be thrown into a complete tetanus by a rapid series of stimulations. Full stop. It must be remembered that excitability has for the moment disappeared during the refractory period. Full stop. Now, the fifth point, cardiac muscle is endowed with the power of initiating its impulse or contraction without recourse to any external agency. Full stop. This is known as rhythmicity and is normally carried out by the sino-auricular node. Sixth point, cardiac muscle has got tonicity, that is, it maintains a constant internal tension in spite of the varying size of the content. Full stop. So, even during diastole, the heart muscle is in a state of sustained semi-contraction. So friends, this is all about the cardiac muscles. I will give you the notes of physiology. If you are in need, you can refer my notes. These are good for writing in the examination. It is better for BDS, physiotherapy, nursing, MBBS, for each and every branch of medical science. So don't forget to see my lectures of physiology also, because during MSc Medical Biochemistry I was having lectures on physiology also as well as anatomy also. So MSc Medical Biochemistry is a degree for which the lectures of physiology and anatomy along with biochemistry is compulsory for the first year. So you should know that. Refer my notes, it will be beneficial for you. Share it, give comment. If you want any lecture, then post to me, write to me. I will prepare for you. Subscribe it. Don't forget to subscribe my lecture. Thank you very much.